So how did you adjust to the physical challenges of middle age?
There's no challenges. I did everything I wanted to do. I did my job. Police officer. Came down here. Did the bus for 17, 18 years.
What's the bus?
You know the bus in Orlando?
Oh, really?
Lynx.
Yeah.
I did that for 18 years.
Okay.
And then I gave it up. And then here I am. Taking it easy. And a little golf. So I got somebody to play with.
Yeah.
But right now I'm just like taking it easy because that's all.
Tell me about your time in the service as a police officer.
Well, that was very good. Very good. We had a bad time. We had good times.
Especially being in New York, right?
Yeah, we had the Hunter riot at Hunter College. The Hunter riot, so they called us all out. Then working in the rain is the one thing I hated.
Oh, yeah. Because also, like, at night it's raining, it's dark.
Oh, yeah.
It's very hard to see.
It is.
You get wet, all your stuff, your pager, your radio.
No, you don't. You get enough rain gear.
So how did you find satisfaction and success as a police officer?
I like it, like I said. I really enjoyed it. But I felt after 21 years and my children were growing up, my wife and I, we came down here 3 or 4 times. And I just said, why don't I just retire? I said, we'll go down to Florida.
How's your time in Florida been?
Fine.
Compared to New York?
Completely different. It's a faster pace. It's a very fast pace.
Everybody's always moving.
I did up there. I was a cab driver. I was a police officer.
So tell me about your children then.
Oh, I love them. I love them very much. The oldest boy, he was really, I could just say, he wanted to be on his own.
Very independent?
Very independent.
What kind of disease was on him?
How can I put it to you? He didn't act and talk correctly. He lost speech in a sense. And he lost a lot of things. And he stayed with us for a while. Then after he got married to a woman, had a child with them, but she already had 2 children. That was it. When I first got here, bought this house, I liked walking around the area. And if you walk around the area and everything, it's 6 miles.
Yeah, you measured it?
Oh, yeah. I did it.
That's a long distance.
I did that every day. 6 miles a day.
That's a great way to stay physically fit, too.
And
did you have any dogs or anything like that?
oh, we had many dogs. We had 3 dogs at one time.
At one time.
And then they started to get old. And none of them died at a young age. You're all 18, 17,
That's very old.
19. So they passed. Big dogs. I had not German shepherds or anything like that. I had a little what do you call it? Queenie. I forgot what they called her. She was like more of a. If you looked at her, she would be a sheepdog.
Okay.
She would look like a sheepdog. And then you got little Brandy. She was nasty.
What do you mean nasty?
She used to growl at you. Growl at you. No, none of that.
Nasty.
They were all. We broke them in, and when they went by the door, we took them out. And they never did anything in the house. They never destroyed or anything.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
In fact,
Well trained.
in fact, one slept on my bed, on my pillow. She would never give it up. And the other one slept down at my feet. And Brandy just outside in the living room or the kitchen, wherever she wanted to lay down.
So how did you keep your marriage revitalized? What did you do to...
Well, you just understand one another. You got to remember, marriage is not per se anybody giving up their rights. You don't give up your rights. You get together.
You find that center point.
And if you got something you want to do, you turn around and you discuss it. If you don't discuss it, you just don't go out and, like, we're buying a car. Right? I never bought a car on my own. You go to the store, and I look around and everything, and my wife says, well, you were a mechanic. That's what I did in high school, auto mechanic. And she says, you know more about it. I says, yeah, but you got to ride in it. You got to like it. You got to know it. And that's the way I put it to her. I says, we work together. And that's what we've been doing for 60 years.
60 years, that's beautiful.
Yeah, working together. That's it. Sit down, discuss things, and don't turn around and say, oh, I want to buy this, I want to buy that. You know, make sure you got the money.
Make sure, yeah, that's... People try and avoid that factor in a relationship, but it can be important sometimes.
Well, you got to put money away. Like, if you need something, I told the wife, we started out with, I said, put it in the bank. Leave it in the bank. When you get what you need, then you take it out and you go get it. That's the way it is.
So it doesn't tempt you
No.
to get things you don't need.
No temptation. Things that I need all the time. Right now, my wife is talking about a refrigerator.
So how did you reorient yourself to aging parents and family? How did you care for them? How did you do that?
My parents, as far as I'm concerned, died at an early age. My father was 36 or 37, and he had cancer and died. And my mother, God bless her soul, she was 82. I didn't see her too much at the end, because I was going to the hospitals. I had a double bypass, cancer in my right lung, but just a little bit, and they cut it out, and I was in my 60s.
Did you have any chemotherapy or?
Nothing. They just went in and took it out. I've been lucky. My wife had breast cancer. Every day we were going down for therapy. And those things you got to put up with. It's part of life. She's inside doing housework now. So she loves that housework. She's always doing housework.
It was very nice hearing her voice.
She's a very nice person. She's very, very polite. She understands people. See, that's the thing you got to do in life. In life, you just don't go up and say, oh, I hate him, I don't like him, I don't like this, I don't like that.
You understand their perspective.
Right. That's all. You just understand people.
Okay. Did you find any new meanings to life?
Well, I did just about everything I wanted to do. Just about. But I'm still here, and I'm still on more I want to do.
Well, what are some things you want to do?
I want to get a hole-in-one. Do something like that. We went up to see my son a couple of times in Alaska. I didn't mind that. Now I got to go out to see my granddaughter in Texas.
In Texas?
Yeah. We tried to help her and everything.
Still working. She's still...
Oh yeah, she's in the service. She's in the service and she's going to school at the same time.
Oh, wow.
She wants to be a veterinarian.
She loves animals. Is all the dogs?
Oh, she loves animals. She's got 2 dogs, a cat, and a rat. Figure that one out.
Yeah.
2 dogs, cat, and a rat.
The dogs don't eat the cat won't eat the rat.
They don't fight. She says they don't fight, they don't go after one another.
She must work with them really well then.
Oh, she does.
The veterinarian must be her calling then.
Oh, yeah. My daughter always tried to get me to go to that one up here at the shopping center.
By Publix?
It's up all the way up on the Althea on the right.
Okay.
Planet Fitness?
Planet Fitness, okay.
Yeah. She got me a what do they call it?
Like a day pass or something?
She paid for a year.
Oh, a year pass.
I went once. I says, I'm walking 6 miles. Leave me alone.
Yeah, no, walking is great. You don't.
I used to run. I used to be on track in high school.
I remember. I did track.
Yeah. And,
I still run.
And I used to do a lot of running.
That concludes all my questions for today. Russo. Richard Russo. That's a very nice name. Sounds like a book character. Richard Russo, going on an adventure.
Yeah, that's it.
And may I ask your age, how old you are?
83.
Thank you so much for doing this with me. If there's anything you ever need, you have my phone number now.
Oh, anytime. You take care now.
Thank you.
Be careful.
That's life.
That's life.
That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune when I'm back on top in June.